Genesis chapter 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, which he had birthed from his godhole. And the earth was formless and void, and a bit of a chubster, and darkness was upon the face of the waters. And God moved upon the face of the waters, and when he did, the face of the waters leaned forward and tried to kiss him. And God said, "Hey, what are you doing? We're just friends." And the face of the waters kept up the smooching. And God slapped the face of the waters, and it made waves about the earth. But yea, could he not boogie board in the dark? And God said, "Let there be light." And he clapped twice, and there was light. And God saw that the light was good, but he stared directly at it, and it hurt his eyes. So he divided light from darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness night. And there was one of each of these, the first day. And God decided to focus on just one planet for the rest of the week because he felt he had earned it. And God said to no one in particular, "Let there be a firmament above the waters that may divide the waters from the waters." And God made the firmament, such that this firmament was above the waters that were below the firmament, and that the waters beneath it were divided by the firmament above. And the firmament was over the divided waters, which had been divided by the firmament because the firmament had divided it, having been placed above the waters below, which were divided by the firmament. And God called the firmament heaven, and this was the second day. So he created the heavens in the beginning, and then created them again on the second day, and there's nothing weird about that. And God said, "I now grow weary of wetness." And God mopped up parts of the earth such that dry land could appear. And God called the dry land earth, and the waters he called the seas. And God saw that it was okay. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth grass and seed and fruit of every kind, which will yield its seed in itself upon the earth." And the earth brought forth grass and seed and fruit of every kind, which yielded its seed in itself. And God ate much of the grass because he hadn't eaten in like 3 days, and that's where all the deserts came from. And then the evening and morning came, and it had been the third day. And God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for making out under, and let them give light upon the earth so that I can actually see what I'm doing." And God created 2 great lights, one to rule the day, which he called sun, because he often played catch with it, and one to rule the night, which he called moon, because it reminded him of some embarrassing pranks he pulled back when he was a teenager. And God then copied the sun to his clipboard, and God pasted it throughout the firmament, and they became the stars of the heavens. And all the light in the universe that God made on the first day had run out of batteries, and he forgot his charger, and that's why he had to do it all over again on this day. And then the evening came, and then the morning, and this was the 4th day. And God said, "Let the waters bring forth an abundance of creatures that may swim in the waters and soar above the earth." And God created a myriad of hydrocarbons that, given time and subjected to interstellar medium conditions, would form nucleotides, amino acids, and other protein building blocks to allow for the storage of basic genetic information and cellular RNA reproduction. And God said, "Oh my me, this is taking forever," and he halted the process altogether and just created all the creatures himself, those of the sea and those of the firmament, including whales, the people of the ocean, and birds, the fish of the sky. And God instructed them to go forth and multiply, and they said that they didn't know math because they were animals, but they would work on it. And God saw the life that he created, and saw that it was mostly pretty gross. And there was an evening and a morning, and that was the 5th day. And God said, "Let there be creatures who walk among the earth, and let them be beasts that hunt and small furry things that sit cutely, and creeping things that freak people out because variety is the spice of this life thing that I just invented." And God made all the beasts and creatures that roam the earth, and they all just hung out with each other. And God said, "Let us make man and woman to walk among the earth, and let them have dominion over every living thing and rule over the earth so that when it all goes to shit, I will be free of blame." And God created man and woman to walk the earth, and created man in his own image due mostly to a lack of creativity. And God blessed man and woman, and said unto them, I have given you dominion over the creatures of the earth, because I want us to be friends. And God said, Also I have given you the herb and the tree which bear fruit, that you may eat from and be plentiful, and it shall sustain you. And the creatures of the earth may also eat the herb and the fruit of the tree. And actually, you can go ahead and eat all the animals too, I don't really care. And it was so. And God saw all that he created, and he saw that it was pretty fucking great. And there was an evening and a morning, and it was the 6th day.